In this video, I'm gonna share what I think about the Alphabet, former Google, company and stock. With an earnings growth of 20% per annual, it is definitely a growth stock. But is it a buy as well? Let's find that out right after the intro. Hi folks, my name is Philip and this channel is all about growth stocks. If a growth investor wants to be successful, it's important to choose a wonderful company and to buy it at a undervaluation period to be part of the future growth momentum. With the current market situation, an all-time high and an 88% overvaluation according to the Warren Buffett indicator, it's more crucial than ever to check to not buy a stock at its peak. Let's see together if the Alphabet stock is such an opportunity. And answer the questions if Alphabet is a wonderful company and a good deal at the current price of $2,279, 674 million shares outstanding and a market cap of $1.54 trillion. Depending the business model, Alphabet has one primary revenue stream, online advertising from third parties. It is divided in two main categories. Performance advertising creates relevant ads that users click, resulting in direct connection with advertisers. Most of the third parties pay Alphabet when a user engages in the ad. And brand advertising increases users' awareness of advertisers' offerings through video, images, text, video, and other types of specific audience groups for their marketing campaigns. But as you can see, Alphabet is in the process of diversifying their income sources. Because Alphabet's main business model is Google with its ads, let's check the unique selling point of Google. More than 70% of worldwide online search requests are handled by Google. Google's USP is its in-depth understanding of the relationship between users, customers, and web content. Be it in search results or hyper-targeted advertising, Google can connect their users in ways better than its competition. Alphabet is definitely the leader in its field, but due to its broad product range, it faces competition from many different sides. One side are the general-purpose search engines such as Yahoo and Microsoft Bing, or e-commerce websites such as Amazon. Some users will navigate directly to such websites rather than go through Google. Social networks such as Facebook and Twitter. Some users are relying more on social networks for product or service referrals, rather than seeking information through general-purpose search engines. And mobile applications on iPhone and Android devices, which allow users to access information directly from a publisher without using search engines. I create a video just like this one you're watching right now, every week. If you like the video so far, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe, like and comment to help me make better videos. Let's get to the history of Alphabet. The history of Alphabet, former Google, started with Sergey Brin and Larry Page, who met as graduate students at Stanford University. They were intrigued with the idea of extracting meaning from the mass of data on the internet. In 1998, they began working from Page's dorm room at Stanford to devise a new type of search technology. In 2015, Google was restructured as Alphabet, a holding company that owns several companies, including Google. Launching Alphabet was designed to give investors a better picture of profit and losses at Google. And now, Google Alphabet is currently the fourth biggest company in the world, depending the market cap. Let's talk about the definitely not self-explanatory company structure. Companies they own are Calico, a science company which operates in the field of developing and understanding advanced technologies for biology that controls aging and lifespan. Or Nest, which is operating in the field of smart home with its main product Google Home. And they also produce their own hardware with the Nexus in the past, which had not the best sales. But with their Google Pixel devices, they are also entering the smartphone market pretty well. But let's move to the core business. It's obviously Google itself, which includes again a lot of products and services, over 271 to be exact. The main products are Android, Google Search, YouTube, the Google Play Store, the cloud service and Google Maps. To name a few more examples of not that well-known services, there is Google Classroom, Google Surveys, Google Business Messages, and uncountable more. The main business segment, Google, is basically responsible for all of the revenue. The blue part, which is also the biggest part of Google, is Google Search and YouTube. The red part represents the Google advertising revenue. The yellow part shows cloud and other Google services, and the green part represents the rest of Alphabet, which is so minimal that we can't even see it. Now let's have a look at the overall fundamentals. Alphabet had 180 billion in revenue and around 50 billion in profit in 2020. There is not really much to say about the revenue and profit. 28% of the revenue is profit, which is compared to other companies really high. That means they got a great business model. The earnings and revenue growth is also pretty high, both around 20% per annual in the last 15 years. And what's also great, because the earnings and revenue grows at the same rate, it means that it doesn't get more expensive to operate their business, which is a great indicator that their business model will work well in the future. Depending the risk level of a possible investment, I rely mainly on risk scores from stock legends. I use the Altman SAT score to evaluate if a certain stock has a high risk for bankruptcy. And as expected, I get a almost maximum score 11.77, which means really high safety. Alphabet is also not paying any dividends. Google is constantly investing in its future, and with that and their revenue and revenue growth, the company is basically constantly innovating new products and well prepared for the future. The only thing investors should have concerns on are possible future regulations that could affect Alphabet's business. Now that we know Alphabet Incorporated a little better, what about the current price valuation? The current price-earnings ratio is 38.9, which is way above the average. And with the discounted cash flow model and conservative values, the result is a fair price of $1,589. If the current stock price drops tomorrow by 31%, the fair value would be reached. In conclusion, Alphabet is absolutely perfect suited for the future. It has a great and well-performing business model and stunning and reliable growth rates. The only thing that's a little off is the price. But if the price drops, it's definitely a buy for me. But don't trust just me, do your own research. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel to not miss any new video.